Hello everyone, welcome to Sweetie Speaks official YouTube channel. This is System Verilog Trick Code series where we are solving some trick codes in System Verilog which may appear to be correct but there is definitely some problem with the code. Why we are solving this? So that you get a more grip on System Verilog language and you get more confidence to solve any code and you can avoid these kind of mistakes. Let's see today's code. Here I have a program block. If you don't know what is a program block, there is a tutorial in System Verilog Essential series which is uploaded in Sweetie Speaks official YouTube channel. The name of that video is Program Block, in which I have covered this program block in detail. You can go through that video in System Verilog Essential series on Sweetie Speaks official YouTube channel. Now let's understand this code. There is a program block. I have named it as main. Inside the program block, there is a variable which is of integer type int I. And here I have initialized the value of this I variable to 7. Inside the program block, I have a class. I have named it as data class. Here I have an array of the data. It has 10 elements of 32-bit each. Total 10 data elements of 32-bit each. And these are the values which I am assigned. Then I have a display function where I am displaying the value of the array variables. After that, I have an initial block in which I am creating an object of data class and I am calling the display function. And finally, I am also displaying the value of variable I explicitly. What do you think is the problem with this code? If you really want to solve this by yourself, I would urge you to press a pause button right now because I am going to explain the problem with this code and I am also going to run it to show you. So please press pause button to try by yourself right now. Now I'll explain what is the problem with this code. If you can see carefully, the first problem is the program level I variable and the class level I variable. Both are same variables. The name is same. First of all, this creates confusion. Second thing, if you see here, I have declared that I is of type int. Here I did not declare. So what will happen? It will take this program variable itself. This is not a second variable. This is taking the program variable itself. Why? Because class is defined inside program variable. So any variable, this is the program block and class itself is defined inside the program block. So this int I variable is accessible across the program block till here. Till here, int I variable is accessible. And now if you see here, even if you don't declare, it will take this variable. Why? Because it is accessible inside entire program block and your class itself is defined inside the program block. So this is the problem. Now if you run this here, what will happen here? Actually you are displaying the program level variable I, because here you did not say d dot I. If it was class variable, you would have said d dot I. So here if you see, the program level variable itself, it got modified from 7 to 10. So this will create a problem in your code when you want to also use the program variable. What is the solution? The solution is you should also declare this int variable. Now save this code and now run it. Now, if you see, the program variable is not impacted, it remains 7. And this class variable is separate, which is going in the loop from 0 to 9. And this variable, which is at the program level, I variable, the name is same, but this remains unimpacted. It may appear that there is no mistake in the code, but if you see it carefully, there was a mistake. So such kind of silly mistakes even experienced professional make, and when they try to debug, they are not able to figure out because the codes are very complex. So you should be very very careful with what name you are giving to your variables and what is the scope. If you make mistake here, you will be ending up in debugging things which you should not do. You should debug the actual failures, not the such silly test bench issues. I hope these trick codes are helping you to build confidence and understand what are some mistakes we do. And I hope you will remember and don't make these mistakes in your code. I will see you in the next video with another trick code. Stay tuned for more at Sweetie Speaks official YouTube channel. Thank you.